in the wires, we're the ghost. Ego's king, we rule the host. Masks on screens, we wear them proud. Silent hands inside the cloud. Flicker in the firewall glow. Name in red on a watch list road. Every trace that they think they own, we erase, turn it all to smoke. Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global seam. One small key, whole sky screams. Hack the world, the final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to rend. From the core to the crack machine. Hack the world, the final scheme. Reach the system, break the code. Watch the virus overload. Black hood up, eyes run cold. Turn the silver into mold. 10 fake memes on a single wire. One small spark, whole grid on fire. Who owns what when the locks all fail? Who holds power when we lift the veil? Heartbeat sync with the scroll. Cursor dancing on the soul. All their walls built tall and proud. We just walk straight through the crowd. Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global seam. One small key, whole sky screams. Hack the world, the final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to rend. From the core to the crack machine. Hack the world, the final scheme. Are you in or out tonight? Ride the edge or run from sight. When the curtain tears in two, will the ghost look back at you? Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global seam. One small key, whole sky screams.
Yo.
The final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to rend. From the core to the crack machine. Hack the world, the final scheme.
Alrighty, dighty do. Howdy everyone. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeah, dude. I live in Canada. I came as a student actually. 2017. It's like almost 9 years now. 2017 I came. Damn, fuck, like a whole decade was almost gone. Damn. Oh, is it good? Yeah, I think you meant the mic, right? You meant the mic. There's no mic. Yeah, where's our wrench boy? You guys can hear me, right? Others can hear me? Is it good? Let me just check myself. Hello, hello. You guys can hear. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Oh, abroad since 15 years. Nice, bro. Nice. Where? Okay, sounds good. Hack the box, Windows 1, boss. Windows fundamentals. We are going to cover Windows fundamentals and focus a lot on Windows. Even my yo got blocked. Oh, Dubai. That's cool, man. How is Dubai? I've heard like good things about it regarding its like education system. How like it's pretty like for a working class, it's really good. It's like if you're in a good position working, it's like really nice. I've heard there's a lot of good things there. I thought you were doing machine. Yeah, actually, the reason we are doing that, Abhinav, because we really like one of the things as a hacker, right? Is that Windows is a big thing, big return on investment. Sorry. So Windows learning Active Directory is big. That's why I want to focus specifically on Windows and try to cover as much as possible from everywhere. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't. Here's the thing. I'm not big enough to mess with other people. Like, I will never mess with somebody smaller than me. I don't like messing with somebody super bigger than me. I just don't like messing around. I just want to code. I want to hack. Want to stream. Jump in the snow sometimes. It's actually fun. I was looking at my video yesterday. I'm like, yo, actually, I was enjoying. Unknown was right. I was enjoying that. Yeah, there is no chance. Those are, I like. Do you know how big of their hacking team is? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't want to see. Don't rage bait me into this. Do not rage bait me into this. Please. Pledge. Okay, let's get started, lads. We completed the introduction module in which we went on the theory, we talked about certain things last time, various versions, get WMI object, right? Getting all these information and stuff. MSE virtual networks. We did like went inside, try to get the name of the version the box was running, right? Now we are going to talk about section 2, the module 2 you will see here, which is about core operating system. It will be both all are interactive with operating system structure, the file system, NFS versus share permissions. So we'll try to cover as much as possible in 1 hour, 1.5 hour, right? And let's see how things go. Okay, you guys with me? Happy we are doing hack the box finally, especially you, Wrench. Okay, operating system structure. In Windows operating system, the root directory is drive letter, so it could be C, H, F, E, whatever, commonly C drive. The root directory, also known as boot partition. No, the root directory is also known as boot partition. Is where the operating system is installed. Other physical and virtual drives are assigned other letters such as E or anything. The directory structure of the boot directory is always as follows. Perf logs can hold Windows permission logs, but it is empty by default. And I'm going to create like everything in Obsidian and like send those PDF to you guys. Program files. On 32-bit system, all 16-bit and 32-bit programs are installed here. A 62-bit system, only 62-bit programs are installed here. So on 32 you will have 16 and 32, but on 64 you will have only 64. Program files x86. 32 and 64-bit programs are installed here on 64-bit editions of Windows. That's interesting, I never knew this part. Okay. Program data. In this directory, this is a hidden folder that contains data that is essential for certain installed programs to run. This data is accessible by the program no matter what user is running it. Oh, okay. So this is like a shared directory for all the users. This folder contains user profiles for each user that logs onto the system and contains the two folders, public and default one. So this is the default user profile template for all created users. Whenever a new user is created to the system, their profile is based on this. So basically they have default and you can add extra information. No, I thought it was about, I didn't know about like 16-bit also, like there were. I knew about 32 and 64, but I didn't know about 16 was also installed. No, no idea. Legit. This folder is intended for computer users to share files and is accessible to all users by default. This folder is shared over the network by default, but requires a valid network account to access. App data. As per user application data and settings are stored in hidden user subfolders. That is in cliff.more app data. For these folders contains three subfolders. The roaming folder contains machine independent data that should follow the user's profile, such as custom dictionaries, sorry. The local folder is specific to computer itself and is never synchronized across the network. Local low is similar to local folder, but has a lower data integrity level. Therefore, it can be used, for example, by a web browser set to protect it on safe mode. Wait, hold up. So app data. Okay, so this is a hidden one, sure. It has three subfolders. One is the machine independent one called roaming, based on the user profile and stuff. Second is the local one, specific to the computer itself and is never synchronized across network. And third is the local low, similar to like the local folder, but lower data integrity level. Okay. So web browser like set to protected mode. Okay, I had no idea about this. This is actually very in depth. Nice. Windows. The majority of the files required for the Windows operating system are contained here. Contain all system 32 and system 64 contains all DLLs required for core features of Windows and the Windows API. The program operating system searches these folders anytime a program asks to load a DLL without specifying an absolute path. I think, quick question, lads. Quick question. Wrench or you guys. So, does the knowledge of these folders help while doing any of the CTFs or any hacking? The Windows Component Store contains a copy of all Windows components, updates, and service packs. How come? Do you know a hack where it's like, okay, they were able to use the knowledge of this? Oh, like it's just same as AWS, bro. It is. I think once you get used to it, you have to just get used to it. I understand that part. But like, do you know any hack that has happened because they understood this very well? Something like this feature, they understood very well. Need to do some digging. Exploring directories using command line. We can explore file system using dir command. So we have dir c drive and /a, and we with that we get all the information. /a is same as like -a for ls, I believe. The tree I love. Tree utility is useful for graphical displaying the directory. So if I do c drive tree, they will have, or like in the VMware and stuff, doc, errors, features, lang, and it just gives a really beautiful representation. It gets a call which exe the DLL and thought that DLL I can plant a reverse shell and maybe more. Okay, okay. So basically, create a program that will call a particular DLL. As soon as that program loads, you get the reverse shell. Cool. Do you know a hack that has happened? I would like to know more about this. Okay. So the tree command can provide us with a large amount of information. The following command can be used to walk through all files in the C drive, one screen at a time. This command can be modified to be run against any directory. I'm actually like curious to know if you can like send me some more info. I would love to know. So we have tree and the C drive, -f and more. Okay. I don't think we need to go in detail about this. One machine is there. Okay, non-standard. Okay. What I will do is I'll just connect through here. Let's see. US West. This is Canada. Canada is like, it's probably in a different. Sys wow 64 has 32-bit bin and DLL and sys. Dude, everything. That actually, like, there is a bunch of issues. That's like why it's a mess, right? And gets hacked all the time. It's a mess. Their system is a mess in that case, I would say. Oh, that would be cool. That I actually need to know. CRDP. So we have target port. Go, so what's up, bro? If you can write DLL in system, yeah. Which lab though there is on that? Like, can you text me in the Discord as well? Like after you type here. Okay, we got our IP. Paste. User would be this dude here. Nice, bro. Yeah, boy. I should start using that indeed. Yeah, I should just download my profile and stuff. I will, like, tomorrow. From tomorrow onwards, you will see it. From tomorrow onwards, I promise you will see that. 28th. Why? Wait, what's going on? 25 or 20? What's going on? Yes, I know, I know, I know. This one is just I'm doing to get like to see all the, just use my subscription on this. I don't know what my brain is going. So dir, and which one was it they wanted? Oh, they wanted tree and this. Okay. So we see academy and flag.txt as the one. So what I can do is there maybe type, I think, for this guy. Oh, what it is? I'm free after 24. Nice. Actually, CS bro, I have done a home lab for DLL injection. Yeah, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I would love to. Wait, go to the previous one, turn off those. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Okay, now let's go over the file system stuff. There are 5 types of Windows file system: FAT12, FAT16, FAT32, NTFS, exFAT.12, exFAT.f, F12 and F16. So these 5, sorry. So no body shaming. I'm just actually taking these names. Yep. That's what I was thinking. I remembered. Not no need to do that. No, I don't know what print nightmare was. 12, 16, 32, NTFS, and exFAT. So 12 and 16 are no longer used on modern Windows operating system. We will touch upon 32 exFAT file system for this training, but our main focus will be NTFS file system. So FAT32, file allocation table. Sure. I just send me like the name in. Can you send me the name in Discord so I remember? Please and thank you, boss. So FAT32 is widely used across many types of storage devices such as USB memory sticks or SD cards, but can also be used to format hard drives. The 32 is the name refers to the fact that F32 uses 32 bits of data for identifying data clusters on a storage drive. It's called fat shaming. I think that's a bit more vogue term. Pros of FAT32. Pros of FAT32. Device compatibility. It can be used on computers, digital cameras, gaming consoles, smartphones, tablets, or more. So basically, every single one. Operating system cross compatibility. It works on all Windows operating systems starting from 95 and is also supported by Mac and Linux. The cons of 32: can only be used with files that are less than 4 GB. It's like being a mirror, bro. No built-in data protection or file compression features. Okay. Must use third-party tools for file encryption. Dude, remember a guy came into my stream just for 2 seconds, like followed me, said I was fat, and just left. That was like one of the most hilarious moments of the streaming, like one of the top ones from last year. Like, guy just came in for 2 minutes just to call me fat. NTFS, new technology file system, is the default Windows file system since Windows NT 3.1. In addition to that, happened like I think last year, maybe in December, November, December. Go for it, mate. I don't care. I actually lost weight since then, so I don't care. Right? It was there. It was there. That was crazy. I was like, at least like subscribe on both the places. No, it wasn't you. It wasn't Wrench. I know that for sure. It was like a name I have never seen, and I haven't not seen that name pretty much ever. NTFS is the default Windows file system since Windows 3 NT 3.1. In addition to making up for the shortcomings of FAT32, NTFS also has better support for metadata, better performance due to improved data structuring. So pros of NTFS, the main big guy, is it's reliable, can restore the consistency of the file system in the event of system failure or power loss happens. Previous security by allowing us to get granular permission of both file system and folders. Supports very large size partitions, has journaling built in, meaning the file modification addition modification, deletions are logged. That's actually a bunch of good pros. Cons of NTFS: most mobile systems do not support NTFS. Understand. Older media devices such as TVs and digital cameras do not offer support for NTFS storage devices. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Rich. You would have said fat faggot or something to be FF. Permissions. The NTFS file system has many basic and advanced permissions. Some of the key permissions of this system is full control. So these are all the operations you can do. Allows reading, writing, changing, deletion. Modify. So changing is not allowed. So you can do reading, writing, and deletion. List folders contents, allow viewing and listing of folders or subfolders as well as executing files. Folders only inherit this permission. Read and execute. Then there is write, read, and traverse folder. This allows or denies the ability to move through the folders to reach other files or folders. For example, a user may not have permissions to list the directory contents or view files in documents and web app directory. In this example, we have this zip folder, but traverse folder permission applied, it can access the backup archive. Yep, I know. Fuff. This is interesting. So the permission, there are basic and advanced level permissions in NTFS. Files and folders inherit the NTFS permissions of their parent folder for ease of administration. So administration do not need to explicitly set permissions for each file and folder, as it would be extremely time consuming. If permissions do need to be set explicitly, an administrator can disable permissions inheritance for the necessary files and folders and then set the permissions directly on each. Okay, good to know. Integrity control access control list, ICACLS. This is something I've seen so many times. NTFS permissions on files and folders in Windows can be managed using File Explorer GUI under the Security tab. Apart from the GUI, we can also achieve a fine level of granularity over the NTFS file system, file permissions in Windows from the command line using ICALS utility. Yo, if I'm not wrong, we use this for one of the rooms, right? But when you ever yeah. No, I think that guy was not even a bully. He just came for like he wanted to rant and get something out. That's it. Bullying is different than like, just being whatever. Apart from the GUI, we can also achieve fine level granularity over NTFS file system information. Okay, so iCals is basically the utility to help us with the permission. We can list out the NTFS permissions on a specific directory by running their iCals from within the working directory or iCals windows against a directory not currently in. So iCals see windows. So we have the hack the box and we do this. We see anti-service trusted installer. So we have F permission in this, I guess. Here we have all this. Modify. We have full. Modify. Yep. Both are smiling indeed. It is. It is crazy, right? It's good. I think we all are going over it together because like so many things are there, man. I wonder how their actual data structure behind the like how their coding is. That's crazy. RX, these ones, I think I would love to know the meanings. Okay, here we go. The resource access level is listed after each user in the output. The possible inheritance settings are container inherit, object inherit, inherit only, do not propagate inherit, and permission inherited from parent container. Dude, it's crazy though. Like it's crazy. They use all their brain cells for this. In the above example, the anti-authority system account has object inherit, container inherit, inherit only, and full access permission. This means that this account has full access to over all the file system objects in this directory and subdirectories. Yo, quick question. Do you know who created these? Like, it would be cool to have that linked in, say, I created NTFS. That's used by every single Windows operating system. Basic access permissions are as follows: full, delete, no access, modify, read and execute, read and write. So access for executing. Yeah, that's like would be cool to see who actually was the one who, went through whole shenanigans to just get us this. We can add and remove permissions via command line using icals. Here we are executing icals in the. I would also Tom Miller. I would also respect the guy who helped introduce WSL. That is also a very cool thing to have in Windows, and VS Code. Those four things are pretty goated. We can add and remove permissions via command line using this. Okay. Here we are executing icals in the context of local administration account, showing users directory where Joe user does not have any write permissions. So we have this users, icals users, using the command grant Joe F permission, so full access. We can grant Joe user full control over the directory, but given that OI and CI are not included in the command, the Joe user will only have the rights over the C users folder, but not over the user subdirectories and files contained within them. So there is no inheriting proper in those. So if we do this, so we have Joe now full control. Earlier he was not given shit. Now everyone thinks they are a hacker. That is true, but think about this way that it actually gives you a lot of power too. Howdy Ashish, how you doing, boss? These permissions can be revoked using the command icals user removed Joe. Icals is a very powerful and can be used in domain settings to give certain users or groups specific permissions over a file or folder, explicitly deny access, enable or disable inheritance permissions, and remove and change directory file ownership. A full listing of icals command line arguments and detailed permission settings can be found here. Okay. Damn, I hate the background color, man. Where's the background color, man? Shit. Much better. So we have icons exe, change file and folder permission, display, modify, access control list. So we have grant, deny, remove, inheritance, set in integrity level. Okay. Save, restore. By the way, the guy who made PowerShell also taught PowerShell on YouTube. Oh, send the name, send the name, send the name, send the name here and in Discord. That'll be cool to learn from him. Change owner, set owner, find SID. Okay. Verify, reset. This is actually useful. And we have all the permissions mentioned. This is actually a really good one. I have to create a different one. Okay. Okay, connect to this. We are already connected. Let's see what they want us to do. What file system user has full control over in the C drive? Okay, if I do yo settle gamer, what's up, dude? And he said C user. Okay, users. ICACLS. Why this is not working? Oh my, I'm dumb man. I forgot why it won't work. Is it the same 10.129 to yeah? No, not working. Okay. ICACLSC. Bob.Smith. Okay. Jeffrey. Okay. Oh, how much is left? What is time is it? Okay. Okay, I think we can pull off some part of it. How much is it? This one, this one, this one, this. Okay, let's pull off this. Okay. NTFS versus share permissions. Microsoft owns over 70% of the global market share on desktop operating systems with Windows. This explains why most malware authors choose to write malware for Windows and why many perceive Windows as less secure than the other operating systems. For a business perspective, it just makes sense for malware authors to expand resources on writing malware for Windows. It is a high value target. The idea that any operating system is immune to malware is technically fallacy, so basically stupid. If software can be written for an operating system, then a virus can be written for an operating system. So yeah, makes sense because a virus is basically a software at the end. Keep in mind that a virus by definition is software written with malicious intent and can be written for any operating system. Many variants of malware written for Windows can spread over the network via network shares with uh, lenient lenient permissions applied. It also is worth to note that noting that to this day the infamous internal blue vulnerability still haunts unpatched Windows systems running SMB version 1 and often paves the way for ransomware to shut down organizations. Okay, good to know. Hack smarter. We will be spending a lot of time with Active Directory. That's one thing. Server Message Block Protocol (SMB) is used in Windows to connect shared resources like files and printers. It is used in large, medium, and small enterprises environments. See the image below. So we have SMB request client, file chain system, SMB server or request is sent. Response from SMB file system. Okay, that's the router. Okay. Do you think it makes sense for an AI organization to hire using AI interviews? Honestly, like one thing with AI interview, I have not taken one, but it has to be AI plus human, I will say. Note any did know about this. Okay. So note anytime you see a visualization diagram of a concept, take your time to understand it thoroughly. A picture can be worth 1,000 words, but very tempting to skip over when reading. So here's the thing with this one, a client sends a SMB request, and this is the SMB server, right? And this is the router here. SMB server, it requests and sees all the files inside the SMB servers, and from there you can print or anything. Or that's the whole thing. I don't know. NTFS for me, okay, I'm not even going to pay attention to chat. I think like my brain can't handle that. NTFS permissions and share permissions are often understood to be same. Please know that they are not the same but often apply to the same shared resources. Let's take a look at the individual permissions that can be set to secure grant objects access to a network shared hosted on Windows operating system running NTFS file system. Full control. Users are permitted to perform all actions given by change and read permissions as well as change permissions for NTFS files and subfolders. Then we have change one. Users are permitted to read, edit, delete, and add files and subfolders. Users are only allowed to read. So these are the share permissions. NTFS basic permissions. There is full control, modify, read, execute, list folders, read, write, and special permissions. A variety of advanced permissions options. So we have in special permissions, we have full control, traverse or execute folder, list folder or read data, read attributes, read extended attributes. Users are permitted or denied permissions to view extended attributes of a file or folders. What are extended attributes? Allows users to associate additional metadata with files and directories, such as the security information. Okay, so they are extra metadata. Create files, write data. Users can create files and write data, create folder and append data, write attributes. So you can change the attributes, write extended attributes, delete subfolders and files, delete, read, change permissions, take ownership. Denied permissions to take ownership of file system. Okay. Keep in mind that NTFS permissions apply to the system where the folders and files are hosted. Folders created in NTFS inherit permissions from parent folder by default. It is possible to disable inheritance to set custom permissions on parent and subfolders, as we'll do it in later modules. The share permissions apply when the folder is being accessed through SMB, typically from a different system over the network. Okay, so share one is only through SMB, but the other ones we read, this means someone logged in locally to the machine via RDP can access the shared folder and files by simply navigating to the location on the file system and only needs to consider NTFS permission. The permission at the NTFS level provide administrators such as much more granular control over the users can do within a folder. That's crazy. There's so many permissions. Share folder one, there is the basic NTFS and there's special one. Oh boy. Creating a network share. To get a solid fundamental understanding of SMB and its relationship to NTFS, we can create a network share on Windows 10 and target box. Windows 10 target box. It is an ideal learning experience to have a pawn box open full screen on a separate window. So we blah blah blah. In this case, we will create a share folder by creating a new folder on Windows 10 desktop. Keep in mind that this is the most large enterprise environments. In just like in the most large enterprise environment, shares are created on a storage area network. Network attached storage devices and separate partitions on drives accessed via server operating system like Windows Server. This is boring as hell. If we create if we ever come across shares on a desktop operating system, it will either be a small business or it could be a breach system used by a penetration tester or malicious actors to gather or exfiltrate data. So basically, if you ever hack a Windows system, make sure if you're creating things, create in this area, not here. Okay, so advanced sharing. Note how the share button automatically defaults to the name of the folder. Also, we can see that it is possible to limit the number of users that can connected to this share simultaneously. In real world, it is good practice for administrator to set this number according to the number of users that regularly need access to this. Similar to NTFS permission, there is access control list for shared resources. We can consider this SMB permission list. Keep in mind that with shared resources, both SMB and NTFS permission lists apply to every resource that is shared in the Windows. Access control list contains access control entries, and access control entries are made up of users and groups, basically security principles. Okay, is it needed? Like, this is like hell of boring. I need to like make it interesting or something, like summarize this thing. Okay, let's do this. Let's end here at this point. Let's end before this, and then I will find something, make it interesting to read. Notice the default access control entry and permission settings. So if we are here, connect again, read only. For now, we are going to apply these settings to test the effect of ACL and permissions applied as is. A server is typically a software function used to service request of a client. In this case, Pwnbox is our client. So we have this. Let's close here. If we create a folder, test, we go here, permissions, share, advanced sharing, share this. Okay. Limit the number of users, permissions. Everyone, we add somebody. We can change. Okay. What? Didn't get you, bro. Using SMB client to list variable shares. So we have SMB client dash L, server IP and U. Okay. Come on, why it's not pasting? Copy, paste, okay. Ten dot 129.22. Okay. Do I have to do it here? No. Okay, good night, bro. I will be also closing in like 5-10 minutes. I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay, Pwnbox is our client, so okay. But SMB client is not. Everyone group preset with the last literally 3 permissions. Does it work here? Where should I put this? This why it's not working? Or maybe. Yeah, no, like why it's not already there? Do I need to install it? Like why I thought it should be there, right? Or do I have to be inside the SFT? A server, okay. We will test connectivity from phone box by opening. Okay, we have it here. So if I go, oh, connection to this failed. Sometimes I just hate you, bro. Tell me what am I doing wrong? Because if it's over, I just have couple minutes left in this. Oh, thank you so much, lad. Damn, there's so many. Followed channel, followed channel, followed channel. Oh, thank you so much, boss. Damn. How come we got so many all of at once? What happened? And even thank you. Damn. Is it a raid? I didn't even get like a message. I just get like follow, 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 follow. Is it like a bot? We got bot related stuff. Is our server? SMP client dash L dash P maybe. Oh, uh, yeah, give me a hint. What am I doing wrong? Not able to get it. Share this folder. We'll test connectivity from phone box. So we are in the phone box in here. It's saying connection issue, right? Like failed to obtain our trust credential. Okay, percentage password. No figure. Windows fundamental causing. In order to fix this, Windows Defender firewall settings. Okay, off. Okay, cool. Finally, we got it. Shabam, shabam, indeed, shabam. Hackor, hackor, hackor. Okay, learn something new. company data. Indeed, I'm becoming better day by day. Now with this SMP client, have the server IP, company data, dash U. Suffering makes you a hacker, that's for sure. That is for sure, buddy. Password would be this. Okay, great. Okay. When we did logged in with this, Academy Fun, HTV student. What now? Why this is not working? What could block us? Oh, Windows Defender was one. Okay, there's security settings. Okay, no, not the answer I was looking for. Dang it. Security domain work. Work group. What domain should I even put? They probably might. I'm just thinking network path, if this is it. Oh, wait, we got it. So it should be test. Nice. Nice. And my neck hurts. Nice. We got it. So it should be like this network path here. Did it? So tomorrow, from tomorrow, we can start with Windows Defender firewall consideration. See what this will be about. Yeah. There will be a lot of reading coming. I think I need to just ask AI to like summarize these or make it like easy to read. Then we have Process Explorer, which would be fun. So we have this Windows services and processes. Oh, we completed this section? No, we are in this actually. Yeah. We will try to complete these. Interacting with Windows. Okay, this is not bad. I think like we just need to get all the information needed to build a good foundation. Then after this, what are the different modules they have for tier 0? Windows, 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 Windows. Is there a search? Wi-Fi, Windows. We have Windows fundamentals. Okay, that's part of it. Oh, Hack Smarter. Thank you so much, boss. That's the biggest rate ever I have ever got. Hack smarter, not harder. Nice one. Hack smarter, not harder. Hack smarter, not harder, I think. Okay, thank you. Thank you for following, mate. But that's cool. Like, so we have like lots of, especially like reaching Active Directory, we have little bit extra reading to do. And then we can just go full offensive mode on Hack the Box. Thank you so much for follow, Laz. Thank you so much. You guys made my day. I was actually thinking to like take day off because of my neck issue, and then neck like there's some little issues going on. But thank you so much. This was great. His course is one of the best. Okay, let's go through it. Hack smarter. Let's see. Oh, dude, nice. Wait, you are the hack the box. You try hack me guy, right? I have you on LinkedIn. Yo, I know you from the. Yeah. Like I love the LinkedIn. We all talked about your post in LinkedIn, how things have changed. That's amazing. Yeah, my stock is up. Oh, nice. Insomnia, what's up, dude? Yes, the Tyler, the big guy. Tyler, yes. We talked about you a lot in our Discord. Dude, that's amazing. Finally met the legend. That's awesome. All good. Insomnia, it's all recorded. Don't worry. On YouTube, you can go. Dude, that's awesome. I'll save this. That's awesome. No, thank you so much for making my day, boss. And I hope like how things you wanted like goes that way, and people get into their senses. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much for joining, man. Thank you so much for joining. Look at this trailer. I've never looked at a trailer of.
Yo, you caught me when I'm not streaming. I stream every Wednesday night as well as multiple random times throughout the week. But hey, no worries, I will be back. In the meantime, you can watch all my past videos on my YouTube channel. Link is right here. See you soon.
Righty, lads. So let's follow my man, Hack Smarter. I think a lot of us are already doing. No worries, dude. This is awesome. We actually did talked about your LinkedIn post, how things are going and stuff. So that's awesome. I'll just go like this. Subscribe from this channel too. And here, let me send you guys this. That's awesome. Best pen testing course, or it's free. Nice. Oh, we talked about, you guys were talking about Active Directory hacking too. Nice. Dude, do you have like, oh, no problem, man. That's awesome. Technology will Tyler. Ooh, I like the mugshot. Nice. That's awesome. That's cool. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's awesome. That's good. No, that's good, man. It's good to have faith. I'm into religion too a lot. I know you have wrench. That's why I'm saying. Like as soon as I saw the face, I'm like, I know this. I just bad with names. I did from. I have so many accounts. Do you know? Let me. If I click here, there's going to be a lot of accounts, and there is one I know I have from YouTube, the one that's on my phone. The reason I have a different account on my phone compared to this one, so that let's say tomorrow if I see Mr. Beast, he's like, "Hey, are you subscribed to me? Here's $10,000." So I have account to say. That's the only reason I have a different account on my phone. You never know. You never know when you get a $10,000 opportunity. This is awesome. Northwest Systems, welcome. Oh, Active Directory Labs, hacking Windows, nice, nice. Oh, you guys worked on this too, nice. Dude, that's awesome. Ooh, Ben and John. Yo, quick question, quick question. How is John Hammond? Like, I have never seen him in person in any event. Like, never seen an event where he is in person. So, how is he? Binyam, Naruto, what's up, bro? Howdy. Welcome, welcome. That's awesome. Bro, he's actually like one of the first ever people I saw a video, and I was like actually at a Tim Hortons drinking tea, and I was like, you know what? I want to do hacking and like live streaming of this. I would love to like chat with him. And with your case, it has been like so fun. Like I've been watching all the stuff on LinkedIn. It's crazy. Yeah, like you, um, John Hammond, Ben, again, and Amasek, really cool stuff. IPSec was actually also one of the very first peoples I watched. So like it's crazy how things are. Meeting my legends, meeting my heroes. I made it big, lads. I made it big. I'm meeting my legends. Oh, don't worry. English is not necessary. You need commands. You need to be good at commands, not English, to be great at cybersecurity. So don't worry about that. But Naruto, so my advice to you, if you're getting started, right? There is platform like Hack the Box. There is a lot. Like my favorite one. I don't know if you are familiar with Linux, but if you are not, look at something called Over the Wire Bandit game. I love this. Honestly, like Over the Wire is one of my favorite things. Sometimes I just start doing it. I don't know why. Start with this. If you are not familiar with Linux, get used to it. How good? What networking? Have you set up a network lab with Raspberry Pis at home? What with networking you have finished? Oh, they have updated it. Ooh, time to do it again. Oh, information updated. Never mind. Oh, this is updated. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was like, they updated this game. That's crazy. Haven't seen that ever. But yeah, if you're good with Linux or not so good, like maybe learning Over the Wire is a big one. And let's I forgot to mention, here's the Discord. Also, Tyler, good sir, are you available for a chat someday? A fire chat session? Yeah, would love to like chat with you like one on one. We should have like so many questions we have for you. Yeah, sounds good. I noted that down. I noted that down as soon as you sent. I would love to, 100%. I have to go back to work too right now. That's why I'm like, this is actually great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, good sir. And I let's pay it forward. Let me rate some other channel too. Would be fun. Let's keep the. It's like one of those when at Tim Hortons or any like coffee shop, pay it forward line. Let's do that. 0-day KDE update shipping live. I want to go for somebody small like me. Search in software. Small man activates rear. Okay, ASMR programming, no talking. Nah. Which one is a good one, lads? Node graph editor. Hmm. .diff accuracy. Which one is a good one according to you? Have a good day, boss. Thank you so much for joining, boss. Thank you so much. Have a great lunch. Enjoy. And we'll see you soon. We'll chat soon. You know what? Let's raid him. Let's make his day. You guys good with this? Let's Spinbot start run. Okay, this looks cool. Looks like that game.
Active and pick up.
Okay, let's raid him.
Why did they again?
Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello.
Let me give you a shout out.
Oh, thank you. Alrighty, lads.
Thank you very much. Let me give you a follow as well, because I don't know you yet.
Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, lads. So that's it for the Twitch. For the YouTube community, let me play the song. Let's end the way we do. And thank you.
Doing
so
what
much.
you're what are you working on or streaming? I assume you're doing software and game dev as well. What do we have here? Enemy 300. Why does it still try to?
Enjoy the song.
Oh,
lads.
because I didn't set the variable. Yeah.
Thank you so much all for joining. Hope you have a great day. Peace out.